Hey guys, how are you doing? Now I want to do a new type of content. So if you follow me on TikTok, you probably already know that I'm a puzzle enthusiast because I used to post videos of me puzzling a few years ago. I just posted a few, not too many, but I am a huge puzzler. Actually, I'm not a speed puzzler, let's be honest with it. I'm not that fast with my timings, but I started doing puzzling like 5 years ago. I think it was like 2020 because I was a sociopath kid, and of course, if my games didn't involve destroying stuff, I wouldn't do it. So I was not a big fan of puzzles when I was a kid. I just did one puzzle of Anna Montana. I just loved it, just because it was Anna Montana, probably. But yeah, so when I was like around 20, just maybe a little earlier, I started doing puzzle again as an adult, and I really love them. Like, I love doing puzzle and take the times while I'm doing puzzle. Just not expect to see a fast puzzler, but yeah. So I was thinking, why not making some contents about it? Because lately, with my day job and the starter sketchbook project I recently did and the crochet video I realized that took me almost a month, I hoarded a few puzzles that I didn't have the time to solve. So let's see them together, and I will start by doing one in this video. So first we have this 99 pieces puzzle of Manhattan. It's a Ravensburger one, and I think I'm gonna solve this one on my own off camera, but I will put the results on this video. And then we have another Ravensburger one, this London type of puzzle, and I already have a few similar puzzles with maps and I love them, but I love to do them to relax, so you won't see me do this either. I just wanted to show them to you because I'm gonna show the result of these two, like now. Here is the first one, and it took me 15 minutes and 44 seconds, but I did it really slowly. I really wanted just to relax and like prepare myself for the bigger one I'm doing later tonight. I almost forgot how much I love to do these with Ravensburger's puzzles. Like, they look so well that I literally can hold them with one hand, not just this small one, but even the bigger one. And that's the London map. It took me 1 hour and 44 minutes and 45 seconds. So hopefully this was slower than the one I'm gonna do in this video, because yeah, I had so much trouble doing it. So hopefully the next one is gonna be easier. Okay, then we have 3 other Ravensburger and 1 Clementoni puzzles. So I live in Europe, and there are a lot of downsides on living in Europe about the puzzle community, because we don't have a really big puzzle community. We don't really meet up and do events, but we do have factories of puzzles. We have Ravensburger factory, we have Clementoni factory, and a lot of more factories. So it's really easy here in Europe to just walk into a shop and find entire walls of puzzles. So it's really easy for me to get puzzles, especially the Ravensburger ones. So you're gonna see me solve mainly Ravensburgers actually, and some Italian brands too. So I bought this Pokemon puzzle. I already did the iconic 5000 pieces puzzle of Pokemon, but I wanted to do this one too, that I think is pretty new, honestly, because I started seeing this like a few years ago. Do we have the year? Yes, it was released in 2023, so it's pretty new actually, and I can't wait to solve this one. I think this is gonna be like the easiest for me of this bunch, because I'm usually not a like color block puzzle type of fan. Like, I mainly do like illustrations, but with more details, not really the color blocks. And you're gonna see that all the other puzzles are color blocks. So I got the Valolid puzzle for the World Championship of 2024, and I'm so happy I could find it. Like, I found it yesterday and I was so happy. I was like, yes, I need to buy it right away. So I did, and here it is, of course, and I can't wait, even though this is gonna be pretty hard for me. Not that much because it has a lot of details actually, but yeah. So then we have this one. I love the illustration, but I think I'm gonna go crazy with it because it's probably really hard for me because it's not what I'm used to. And the last one is this pack of 3 puzzles, 3 1000 pieces puzzles, and I really love them. I have a lot of puzzles of like cities and stuff like this, and I can't wait to do these 3. Just these are gonna be harder than the ones I usually solve, because usually I solve cities yes, but as I said, with a lot of details in their illustrations. So this is gonna be probably a little harder for me, but I can't wait to do them anyway. And probably this one is gonna be the last one of this bunch that I'm gonna do, because since we have 3 puzzles inside this box, it's gonna take way longer. And I don't know, I think probably today we will start with the Pokemon one. It's editing me, and I know it may seem weird, like all this intro, but I genuinely didn't know which puzzle I was gonna do that day until I started filming the intro. So you already knew that I was doing the Pokemon puzzle because you already saw the thumbnail and the title, but I genuinely didn't know I had to choose in that exact moment while I was filming. Okay, today I want to try something new to film, so hopefully this won't be coming out that bad. Like, I changed the position of my camera from in front of me on the ground to on top of the table, but like the opposite side of me. So let's start by opening this puzzle. Honestly, I dislike so much this new method that Ravensburger is using for like selling their puzzles. Like, I used to really like the wrapper all around, but yeah, I get why they're doing just these little circles, because, you know, less waste of plastic. But yeah, I just, aesthetically speaking, like it a little less, but still, that's not the point of their puzzles. So let me put the box. So let's open the bag, and ooh, what? We have this little paper with all the names. Like, yeah, we have all the names from Bulbasaur to Mew in all different languages. So it's really fun, honestly. I mean, I like it better than like having a poster of this. So yeah. Okay, now the box is standing, so let's open up the bag. I already made some pieces fall to the ground, of course. Here we got all the pieces, so before I start sorting out everything, let me talk a little bit about strategy. So, I think I'm gonna start with the edge and the Pokemon text on the middle, and then I will try to place the Pokédex number, all the Pokédex number, and then I will try to put the actual Pokemon images. So, about filming, I think I'm just gonna film the sorting and the edge, and then probably a few clips of the rest of the solving. So let's bring my timer in so we can take the time, and let's start with the sorting now. So for this puzzle, I think it's gonna take me like an hour and a half probably to solve it. I don't know about the sorting, honestly. Like, I can't really sort it that much, you know? I mean, I can sort the edge and all the text, but like, I can't really sort the Pokemon, you know? Like, they are too small to be sorted out. And yeah, so let's see what I can do. Okay, so I'm done with the sorting and it took me 12 minutes and 38 seconds. So I think I didn't go that well. You know, not about the timing, but like the way I sorted them. Because I started thinking while I was sorting them out that maybe I didn't really need to sort them out, you know? I could have just started sorting it right away and leave the edge for last, because while I was sorting it, I couldn't stop thinking that I may have already solved it, like, let's say a quarter of it by now, because I already know where a lot of these pieces go. Like, yeah, I think I should have thought more outside of the box. I may try and solve it again without sorting later, but for now, let me solve it with all the pieces sorted out. So my sorting is, as I mentioned, the text, the edge. Here we have a pile of like pieces that go in between two Pokemons. I just think I'm gonna put them last, but I won't be any trouble because I can already recognize every Pokemon in these. We have 4 pieces that has nothing on them, just the background color. And here we have the numbers and all the Pokemon. So let's start by doing the edge now. Okay, the edge is now done and it took me 9 minutes and 21 seconds. So now I'm gonna do the Pokemon text and then we will start like actually solving the Pokemon puzzle. Okay, so the text took me 2 minutes, so now let's start everything else. Numbers are now down, here is the time we're at, so now let's start putting on all the rest of the Pokemon. Here we have all the Pokemon pieces and we are 40 minutes in. I'm missing just these pieces to go in the middle all around the puzzle, so let me put them in real fast and then I will show you the end result. And it's finally time to put the last piece in. Okay, so we are now done with this puzzle and I want to share some calculations about my time because I ended up doing a total time comprehending sorting, edge and solving of 1 hour, 9 minutes and 29 seconds. So without the sorting it would have taken me like 56 minutes and 51 seconds. So the sorting was not that necessary, honestly, because I already knew where everything was supposed to go. Like, if this wasn't Pokemon, but like a puzzle with this layout, but like, let's say with animals or something, I wouldn't have made it that easily without sorting. So it just my experience that with Pokemon that made me solve it faster without the sorting because I already knew where everything was supposed to go. So that's my final timing and let me know what you think and let me know what you think of the way I filmed this video because this is my first time filming on my desk like that. So let me know if you have any suggestions, anything you want to see better, and I'll see you next video. Bye.